All right. I got the recording started. So.
All right. Let me get back to. Let me copy all my. I'm going to go ahead and grab all the tokens real quick.
Yeah, but Jared, it's easy to set up, right?
It took no time at all. It was one of the few things that I've ever set up, like computer wise, that actually was as advertised, easy to set up.
Nice. I will certainly do that.
Even a lot of times, like these things that have apps on the App Store, the Apple app was usually pretty crappy, but this, the app was perfect, and it's got 5 stars as well.
Yeah. I need that. No doubt about it.
All right, so we kind of left everybody in the street on the last one, where y'all had accosted a member of the Lord's Alliance in the street.
Is it nighttime? I can't remember.
It was,
Okay.
it still is, and he had showed up in disguise at your place of residence, or temporary place of residence.
And I am asleep in bed. I didn't join the rest of the group.
That's right. You were still snoozing away. However, Baron, Roland, Jack, and Carrot, and I believe Ivor, had gone down to the street to meet who they now know to be Lord Neverminder. He was there to give you a scroll of teleportation, which was sticky fingered by Roland.
Chris will be here in 3 minutes.
And he proceeded to tell you that this would take you to a lodge in the High Forest.
Yeah, the Big Five.
Big Five Lodge.
Yeah, that's what I got written down. And what we were to expect there?
He said it should be vacant at this time of year.
Okay. Should be. Ask me what I just plugged in. What did you just plug in?
I don't know.
Ooh.
You dirty.
Finger of death. What?
Oh, I'm playing with some of my copies and paste stuff.
No,
So
finger.
ooh.
Finger of death is dirty. Okay.
We got a somewhat of a necromancer over here.
That's a fact.
It fits with his hellscape demon worshipping theme.
God, how have I lived in this group?
All right, so
You with me. You're with me.
Did Neverminder leave? Or is he still here? Or
Well, he kind of gave you the rundown of what where you were going, or where actually. 1 second.
do we know, like, once we jump to the hunting lodge, how long it'll take us to get to the tower?
That I don't think you know just yet.
Okay.
I put way too much stuff on there. What is going on here? All right. He kind of gives you the rough idea of where it is. On the outskirts, on the eastern border of the high forest. And he also tells you that at this point, it should be vacant.
What do you think, Garrett?
I think we should go finish our sleep so we can, be ready to go in the morning.
All right.
He does tell you that there is a groundskeeper there that does manage the area.
Testing.
Oh!
Testing.
I hear more.
I'm off in the microphone array properties under control panel. I don't even know.
And you got Chris signing in. Look at it.
Your magical voice signed Chris in.
Can we just take a moment to celebrate the Iron Lords all together for the first time in a
For
while?
the first time in a long
It's
time.
the first time in a long time, my
What in the
friends.
world?
The first time in a long time.
Can you not hear me or no?
Oh, wait. And focused and everything.
Yeah,
Can
here
you
we
hear
go.
me?
It's not
Oh.
still anymore.
The whole party's here. Quick, fight the dragons.
Can anybody hear
I saw
me?
your wife at Eastridge yesterday.
Can anybody hear me?
I heard.
Anybody hear me?
She
Yes.
said that she
Yes, I
said
can hear you.
the kids weren't your
Okay.
scene, so you bailed after just one beer.
Yeah, just like I'm gonna buy you another beer. Stay out here. No, bruh.
That's what she told me. She said Jen was trying to get you to stay with beer and you wouldn't stay.
No.
No.
Oh, hot damn! This is not my jam.
Well, welcome to my life, sir. I just pay for that shit, then I go to work.
What are you
Bruh,
doing?
it's like the Sandlot. Like I'm.
Oh yeah, you can tell me good. I just had to
Fully
mute
expecting somebody to make out with Wendy
Come, you come, give me a fist bump. Boom. All right. See you, bud.
Night, Parker.
Night,
Strong-
night.
he's- Iron Lord, say goodnight, Parker.
Good night.
Night, night.
Okay. Had to be careful. I had to hit the mute button on my speakers. Not sure what's going to be said.
I don't think I even said any cuss words. That's pretty huge for me.
Fuck ass.
Shit.
Yeah. Millertown. I was playing golf with some guys the other day, and they said, "How old are you?" I said, "I'm 41." They said, "Oh shit, no kidding, 41. That's really good." I said, "Well, how are y'all?" "Well, we're 30." And they said, "Well," I said, "Well, where'd y'all go to high school?" "We went to Calvary Baptist." I said, "Oh, do y'all know Mark Miller?" "Oh, he coached us." Like, motherfucker.
Who was it?
And he said, "Tell Miller Bobcat and Trey Smith said hello."
Oh.
Oh my gosh, Bob.
Wes and Trey Smith. Yeah, they knew you too, J. Mick.
Yeah, they were in my class.
Yeah,
They were in
exactly
his
what they
class.
said. Mother, where? God, I'm doing something wrong.
Congratulations,
I'm just playing out there, and a bunch of 30-year-olds are playing.
Yeah, you forget he also coached me in high school.
Yeah, right.
Miller, your brother did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I
Yeah.
know that.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, that eighth
Y'all
grade,
didn't know
ninth
that?
grade year was entertaining.
Yeah.
I coached you till your junior year.
Yeah. Keep running, asshole.
That's really just old balls.
Hey, I jumped him one night. I jumped him one night because I said, "It's cover 2. It's cover 2." And look, right before I said it, the whole place went silent. And I'm just yelling at the top of my lungs, "It's cover 2." I saw my mom stand up in the top deck. Look, after the game, I went over to go talk to her, and Dad goes, "Hey, I don't think now's a good time."
That's a true story, and I can tell you what game it was. Plain dealing.
Plain dealing, yeah.
Plain dealing. Hey, how did y'all not kill them? Just
Oh, we did. No, we
we
did.
don't-
We did, but you don't blow assignments. You don't blow assignments.
That's part. We were up 42-6 when I blew a coverage.
I don't care. It's cover. It's flipping cover 2. That's what you were. You got one job. One job.
Was it our freshman year or our junior year that plain dealing knocked us out?
no.
There's no way. Plain dealing knocked y'all out.
I think it was our freshman year.
It was probably freshman. Yeah, it's
That was
freshman.
back in the days of the dirty 2 dozen.
Yeah, Dirty 2 Dozen. Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely way before we peaked, for sure.
That was on the way up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's freshman year.
Yeah.
But I've got an article of me scoring like 6 touchdowns against Plain Dealing.
Oh, nice.
It's ridiculous. Like that is Della. I think it's Della. But either way, Plain Dealing, Della, doesn't matter.
Yeah, plain dealing, because I remember that was like right after I came back from mono or something.
Yeah. All right, let's hop this off.
All right. So, long story short, y'all got a school interpretation from Neverminter. He kind of gave you from what I remember, Carrot was following the high mage. Roland had his little imp following Silverhand, and Darut was following Neverminter through insects.
Yes.
If I remember right. But regardless, Darut is in bed. Y'all got the teleportation scroll from Neverminter and questioned him about the God dang it. The Mystery Forest guy. Maldrick, Lord Maldrick. And his loyalty and not divulging that his son, or even knowing that his son may have been a member of the Dragon Cult.
Correct.
And he kind of defended him in the fact that, you know, he didn't know, but, you know, it's still his son, and that he was not going to hold that against him at this point. To be determined, I guess. So it's up to y'all. I think y'all were trying to get a long rest in. He said the Big Five hunting lodge was vacant, other than a caretaker that was there that manages the place in the all season. And he would notify him that if y'all choose to go there, that he would be expecting you.
So we go there.
Yeah, I think that's the right, fastest way to get there. I guess time's of the essence at this point. But yeah, after, I guess in the morning though, I want to go have one more meeting before we bounce.
Okay. So if you want to take a long rest, do so right now.
But yeah, before Roland takes his long rest, you can handle this however you want, whether you want to be expedient or not. But I'm going to go perusing as sneakily as I am the seedier parts of where we're at. And I'm finding somebody that looks like they're up to no good, a vagrant that's done something, and I'm finger of death in one of them.
All right.
And I would assume, but I'll let you decide that Roland at level 13 has been adventurous enough that he can size up a competition. Somebody that looks like they wouldn't be able to take at what's the average of 7d8 is like 30 or 31. Wouldn't be able to take 60.
That's awesome.
So like a nice level 5 adventurer.
Yeah, somebody out there that's pick somebody that has it coming.
Is everybody else going to bed?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I've been asleep.
Yeah, we're not.
I assume this is Roland just disappearing on his own.
Yeah, for the sake of not retconning, yes.
Yeah. So everybody goes back inside. Neverminter kind of goes his separate way, but Roland goes down as he always does to the dock area looking for.
That was where Ivor first spied on me.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And it's getting late into the night, and you do catch just kind of sitting on a couple crates down there, a threesome that is kind of shifting in and out of the shadows, going onto some of the vessels in the docks, and it seems as if they're looting something. And one is on the bow in plain sight.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I can roll whatever you want me to roll if you want me to do that. But I would sneakily hide where they can't see me. But I'm going to point at one of them and I'm going to finger of death them.
And that is a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, they got to beat a 19.
Oh
Jesus Christ!
no, I'm not even going to roll. Well, okay, I will roll just in case they roll a natural 20. And it's 7d8 plus 30.
Yeah, I mean, I can go ahead and roll it.
No. I mean,
I was just going by. I was just doing the average. But let me see. What's how do I do that? Average? No, how do you do? Where's
Just do 78. You can add 30 to it.
The 30.
Oh, but I mean, the thing only goes up to 5. How do you?
There's an advanced dice roller at the bottom.
There it
Yeah.
is. Thank you, sir. There it is. Roll 7.
You can literally put in 7d8 plus 30.
Plus.
Yeah.
Oh, you sure can. Look at that.
You can just put it in the chat window too, /R, and type whatever you want.
Yeah, he did it. Jesus Christ!
Yeah, that was great rolls too.
I wasted a good roll that.
Jeez,
That was
seven,
D8.
7, 7, 4, 3, 6, 5. 6.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That was a good roll.
You see the individual just, it's early moonlight. You see the skin of this individual just kind of start decaying around him, and you get a gasp, but it's almost dust coming out, and he just kind of withers over and falls to the deck. But shortly after that, you see him kind of stand up.
What did his
Well,
compadres?
Drew's gonna love this.
Yeah, no joke.
Did his compadres? Are they still around?
Well, yeah, they were below deck, still looting. He was on top.
Oh, so they're still below. And okay.
This dude picked himself up after 68 hit points.
He's a zombie.
Second
They're
paragraph.
zombie now.
You're the zombie now.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Roland's creating an army.
Around the deck now.
yeah. I'm just trying to wrap my head around this.
All right. I'm going to I'm going to simply say I'm going to call out from the shadows. Follow me. Make your way back to the main part of the docks.
And you see the head kind of snap around unnaturally on his shoulders into the shadows. The head kind of almost turns all the way around, and the body follows it, and he starts walking up the gang planks onto the dock, and he is coming your direction.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna lead him along back to the inn or wherever the hell we're.
Please tell me that you're gonna do this every day.
I am.
Roland is just a murderer. He's a cold-blooded murderer. I love it. That's hilarious.
So, where are we staying at?
Yeah, you have your I forget the name of the place, but you have a known location you're going to.
Well, no, I mean, like, I'm not gonna walk this guy if we're staying like at the bar. I'm not gonna walk him through the.
Oh well, there's definitely like a bar downstairs with people.
I'm just gonna park him somewhere, in the alley underneath something.
No,
But he didn't need to breathe. Just tell him to go sit in the water until you're ready for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna park him someplace inconspicuous and order him to stay. Command him to stay there until.
Get him a little hat, put it on sideways.
All right. Well,
Actually, that's a good idea.
easy enough. You can find a place where you don't think he will be stumbled upon, other than like a vagrant drunk, possibly. And you possess him as such, and he obeys your command.
And then, then I'm surely if I need to spend some gold or whatever, that's a good idea. I'm gonna grab some just until we get out into the open country. I'm gonna grab some cloak, some old tattered cloak or something to cover him up when we're walking around. So it looks like I'm carrying around my own Bernie.
Yeah. I got it.
I had some sunglasses.
And then Roland will go for his long rest.
All right. So long rest. Your night of rest is uninterrupted, short of a latecomer to the party who is sweaty with anticipation of tomorrow.
Who's that?
Oh, that's Roland. He's super excited.
I gotcha.
Yes. We'll meet up for breakfast or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you want to do the next morning.
Yeah, I'll tell the group. Well, I'm gonna close my eyes and check in on R2. I assume she's still at the High Mage's house. Is she seeing him or still tracking him or what?
If that's what you want, yeah. And I think you had him posted up within like the vicinity, because he had gone back to his. He had dinner and had gone back to his place. Currently is still in his quarters.
All right.
At least he hasn't come out.
I'm gonna tell the group, hey, we're fixing to go fight a wizard. I'm gonna go talk to the one wizard that's supposedly on our side before we roll out. If anybody has anything else to do real quick, that's the only thing I want to do before we go.
Well, I would want to convene on what all of our spies learned last night.
Oh yeah, I'll tell the group whatever. Him and Broad Anvil were talking about how they didn't trust King Maldrick anymore.
They were suspicious and not didn't trust him, but were curious as to what he knew going into this and what he was withholding.
Yeah.
So they didn't trust him.
I'll ask. Baron will ask Eric if he wants somebody to go with him. If not, that's fine.
It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go talk to him. I just want to see if he can help us.
Yeah, I'm gonna beg off on that.
Well, what about Roland's unseen servant who followed Lady Silverhand?
Roland's unseen servant, Lady Silverhand, went, I believe, straight to her quarters.
What you wear?
Oh shit! That's nasty. Okay,
That's creepy.
That is for your imagination to decipher.
I'm gonna say it's velvet.
We leveled up last session, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
What did we level up to?
13.
13. Okay. That makes way more sense. Okay.
Anybody else? All right. Well, you want to meet here and we'll go to the hunting lodge this morning, or
Yeah.
what do you want to do?
Yeah. Now we're gonna let you do what you do. I mean,
Well, we can all go. I don't care. We can leave from there. I mean, we can leave from anywhere.
yeah. I don't have a hoodie, but I mean,
Hey, just out of curiosity, when did we go to level 13? I know
last session.
Literally last time we finished.
I need to.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. You're gonna need like 3 more.
Yeah, I think say, Brock, did you level him up?
No.
Ivor's still on level 9.
No, I leveled him up until this past level. So
Okay.
All right, so you're going to see the wizard?
I'm going to see the wizard.
All right, I'll take a stroll about town while we wait for him to get back.
I'll go with. I mean,
Hey, y'all go find me some more ruby dust while you're wasting time.
No, well, but before Drew goes walking off, I'm going to pull him aside and say, "Come here. I want to show you something."
I'm like, oh dear Lord, what have you done, Roland?
I'm going to take him to where I hid my new compadre, who's now wrapped in old cloaks and stuff, so that he's not, he kind of looks like a beggar. And I'm gonna pull the little hood back, and I'm gonna say, "Look, you've inspired me. This was a criminal that was up to no good. I'm out saving people. He will do no more crime."
Oh dear Lord, this is an abomination.
It very much is, isn't he? Sunken eyeballs. The domes are kind of pulled back.
And I'm gonna say hi, Bernie, and he's gonna go roar.
Roland, this is so unnatural. I can't just keep that thing away from me, please. I don't want to see it.
He's on our side. He was evil, and now he's on our side. I'm converting.
I get the point, Roland, but this is not the way to do it. This is not the way you go about it. It's dear Lord. I've got to walk away.
Roland's going to be a little deflated because he was really trying to. That's the only way he knows how to kind of relate to Drew is by saving people. He thought he was doing, but he's going to try harder next time.
So I'm just at least I'm glad you showed me, because I would have absolutely blasted it if I saw it. But what happens when I go to sleep at night? I don't even know.
Wait till you wake up tomorrow and there's two of them.
They had babies.
that's awesome.
All right, I'm gonna make my way to the high mage.
For real though, good thing you told me, because I would have blasted it.
That's why I told you.
So I'm gonna go take a walk.
I wanted to go walk with you. I mean, that's what I would have done.
All right.
That's great.
While they're discussing the righteous activities of Roland, I guess Kirk is going to go talk to the high mage.
Oh, real quick. Just retcon this. Hold on. What was the guy's name I stabbed?
Oh shit!
When?
Back when Drew saved me.
Which guy?
Him.
Oh, Tim. It was Tim.
Timmy.
My zombie's name is Tim. Yeah.
I don't know. I like Bernie. I think that's a good.
No, this is my penance to Drew for trying to kill his friend Tim. I'm naming him Tim.
Drew has no clue about that.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just going to call him Tim. I mean, you're going to wonder why. Say I have fond memories. Y'all continue. Sorry, Trevor. I just
No. That's perfectly okay.
That's fantastic.
So Carrick makes his way to the high mage's quarters, which somehow through the R2's eyes, he knows where he's staying. I guess you approach his house.
Yep, I'm gonna walk right up and knock the door.
Yep. The door's answered by a servant and ask what your business is here.
So I'm gonna have some important business regarding the fate of the world, and I'd like to speak to the High Mage about some council activity.
And he somewhat recognizes you, and he invites you in.
I'll turn around and say, Drew, show him that way.
No.
No.
And shortly thereafter, the High Mage does come down to meet you and ask what your business may be.
Just tell him that, how about the weather, huh? I mean, it's kind of Weird. Anyway, listen, we're fixing to go, to this tower to fight wizards, and you and I are wizards, and there's wizards there, and just wondering if you had any advice for a young up and coming wizard that was fixing to go face down a whole tower full of other wizards.
Well, what you may or may not know about Zontar, the tower that you're going to, and you probably would know a lot of this because it's more or less legend, but it's historical, and he does tell you the stories that he's heard of the city surrounding and the tower itself. The city that surrounds it goes by the same name as Zontar, the tower. The city name is Zoltar as well. It was established long ago by his followers. However, a lot of people came since then, and the tower has kind of fallen out of legend or lore a long time ago, almost dormant, or very much dormant. But what he can tell you is that it is surrounded by a magical, hedge maze that acts as a defense for the tower.
Oh, yay.
He himself has never been there. However, Zontar himself was in his own right a very extraordinary figure in the past. Began as basically a adventurer who gained great power. His focus was on conjuration and elemental evocation. However, he went into solitude, and what he did beyond that is unknown. But that was centuries ago. And what has gone on in that area since, he's not really sure. He does know that at some point the wizard kicked out all his apprentices and sealed the tower. And no one knows whether he's alive or dead at this point.
But that's been hundreds of years.
Yes.
Do we know what race Zontal was?
He's not sure. He said some people say human, some people say elvish. But some think he may have become a leech.
A lich?
Lich, yes.
That would be good for Nick. I'll tell him later.
And some people believe he is still alive. However, some people believe that he is dead and has become a victim of his own creation.
What about do you know how long the Red Wizards have been there? I mean, they're trying to help the dragon cult with this ritual, right? And they need the mask to do it, and that's the whole reason we're going, right? Is because there's a mask there. Do we know anything about the Red Wizards and how long they've been there?
To the time frame of how long they may or may not, we don't even know if they're there. We assume from the message we got that they are there.
From the trap letter.
From the letter. What he can tell you is they are very suspicious of the Dragon Cult and their ability to use the mask effectively. They don't think they have the knowledge or the wherewithal power to effectively use mask, and he assumes that they want some verification that the mask are as powerful as they said they are, and that may be why they have a mask currently.
So they're just more interested in it as an artifact.
As an artifact, and as maybe to confirm that if they're getting involved with this group, that these masks can do what they say they're going to do.
Okay. Thanks. That's actually pretty helpful. We're going to be leaving soon. So about this whole, Well of the Dragons thing, you're from Silvery Moon, right? Are you sending people there? What's y'all's plan? What are you going to be doing?
We are currently gathering forces. Yes. And he hasn't come to a vote yet. However, when it does, I'll put the full force of Silvery Moon behind the effort.
Well, we're fixing to head into battle ourselves. One last thing before I go, do you don't have anything useful that maybe I could borrow or that would help the group in this effort, to help the council?
Other than my knowledge, I don't tend to travel with.
You don't have a robe of the Archmage just laying around?
Kind of laughs because I travel very light to areas unknown, and such an artifact will not travel with me.
All right, sir. Well, nice to officially meet you. I know we've been working together for a while. Maybe we can help each other out one day.
He will say that he is impressed with your work to date, and that he hopes that you are successful in your journey to the tower and in recovering this mask.
Hey, you got any books I can read on the way? I love to read.
He says, given your age and your knowledge, I'm sure you have read more books than me.
Maybe. I did live in a library for 100 years.
Yes. He is human, so he's not 100 years old.
Yeah, but you got robes of the Archmage and I don't, so, who's winning?
He didn't say he had them. He said he doesn't travel with the artifact.
All right. You don't have any extra ruby dust later on, do you, before I go? Just one of those things. And ink. You have any ink? I mean, come on, you're a wizard, right? You got ink.
He said, unfortunately, my studies have taken a halt to this current situation we find ourselves in. So I'm not currently studying or learning any new spells.
Well, always keep reading. I guess I'll thank him again and head out.
Hashtag.
I can offer you some.
Always be reading.
Always be reading.
ABR.
He wishes you well and goes back off for his breakfast.
And I'll snap my fingers and R2 the spider will appear on my shoulder. And I'll walk out.
All right.
All right, I guess I'm going back to the place. I'll wait on everybody else there. Relay what I learned.
I think everybody's probably there, along with Timmy Tenders.
I'm keeping a good distance away from that thing.
All right, I'll start. Are we ready? We going? We're going now? We got anything else to do?
Do it.
All right, I start drawing on the
All right,
ground.
let's do it.
Drawing on the ground.
All right, so you draw your circle, and everybody, including Timmy Tenders, jumps in the circle. I guess it can take everybody at this point.
I think it's if you can move there in one round, like you can move a lot of people through a circle.
Right.
It will last for a whole round.
Yeah. Hops in, and y'all appear. It's a very wooded area. Outside what looks to be a very substantial lodge area.
Yeah, I'll straight up walk up to the front door. Baron will.
You walk up to the door, and as you walk up on the porch, the door opens, and an older, very thin, balding, very dark complected gentleman opens the door. Appears to be human, and says, "I was told to be expecting a group. I assume you are the Iron Lords."
You're looking at them. My name is Baron. Carrot, Tarut, Ivor.
Hi.
Yeah, all the Iron Lords are here.
Roland. He apologizes and says he didn't expect you this early in the morning. However, he can offer you some breakfast if you're willing to wait. However, if you're in a hurry, he can offer you mounts, wagons, whatever you need.
We're in a hurry. And can we get breakfast to go?
Egg sandwich.
It's second breakfast.
Second breakfast.
Second breakfast.
What do you eat while we're moving? Though?
I don't know where you come from, but
Hey, yeah, I'll pull out my map and kind of show him the tower where we're going and say, how far away is this?
He snatches the map immediately and walks over to the table and lays it out. And he looks at it, he goes, no. He said, this is all wrong.
Oh.
He goes, there's a pass through the mountains here. And he starts drawing your map. He goes, he gives you a route southeast that passes a lot of the high mountain. He said, this is the way you want to go.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
18.
As he's drawing, he kind of looks up. He said, I've been in this area my whole life. He said, trust me, this is the way you want to go. He said, the message said you're going to the town of Zonthar.
Ugh.
He said, any other route will be highly dangerous. He said, stick to the lowlands, don't go in the mountains, follow this path. and he sketches on the map for you.
But how far away is it? How long on your road would it take?
On my path?
Yeah, with horses. I assume you're giving us horses.
Stick to this path, ride fast, and don't stop. It'll take you 2 days.
2 days. We ride, boys.
Do we all have horses or?
What he has offered you is a set of horses, enough for 3 of you, and a wagon, along with camping supplies and food.
Well, that was very nice. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your generosity.
He said
So-
that
Go ahead.
when you camp in these mountains, no fires. Do not cook anything. Yes?
We can have pretty well if we have to.
And when you're moving during the daytime, don't stop.
During the daytime?
So you make it sound like it's pretty dangerous. Like what you lived through your whole life? What's in the mountains that we should be afraid of?
Any number of creatures.
Like giants,
Giants are one of them.
dragons,
Dragons?
Dragons are always dangerous.
bears.
Yeah, we kind of are fighting a whole cult of dragons. You know. So particularly though, I'm a little curious because normally it's like more dangerous at nighttime than daytime. Yet you seem more concerned with the day.
They can see you from a lot further than in the daytime than they can at night. You're going to be loud when you move. So don't stop.
So are we like passing through another person's kingdom? Is that what we're doing? Is that what the deal is? Or are these like wild animals that we're talking about?
These will be creatures that have a tendency to stalk you. And as long as they're not super quick or very intelligent, but if they catch up with you, you might have a problem.
I got you. You just gotta outrun them then.
Just keep moving.
We'll give him a gold for his trouble.
He said it's not necessary. He said I'm well paid to stay here. I appreciate it.
I don't know what you guys, but he seems straight up to me. I trust him completely. Let's do it.
I'm gonna need about 10 minutes to get my horse ready.
I'll take that 10 minutes to turn R2 back into an owl.
That's fair. That's fair because it's going to take him every bit of that to get the mounts ready and to load some meager rations, at least for a day's worth of rations, and to get the wagon hooked up. So plenty of time for you to get Harut out and you to change R2 into an owl.
And I'm gonna go say my little prayers, ask for some blessings along our journey.
Hey, is there any snow in these mountains? Because I could use 12 hours in some snow.
Currently you're in the forest, but looking at the path that he drew, you will not be reaching any peaks. He gave you the most expeditious route to the next town.
I figured. Just thought I'd ask.
Yeah. Varen's gonna hop on my horse.
Yeah, let's roll.
All right, I got Harak already up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send R2 out ahead to kind of scout the path.
Hopefully, Jack will hop on with me.
Yes, Jack is not walking.
And also rolling.
Me and Tim will be in the wagon.
All right. Y'all set out with Chappie's on the porch, and he waves goodbye. What pace would you like to move at, and what order would you like to ride in?
I think Harut would probably be out front, but shortly followed by everybody else. Oh yeah, that's up to Harut. Jack.
I'll be right behind.
Yeah.
Assume the
Yeah,
wagon.
I feel like we might need somebody with some better eyes up front with me, though.
That's what I'm saying. I'll
We're
walk
not the
beside.
most
Yeah, I think
perceptive here.
Ivor might be bird dogging this.
Ivor, the best ranger we got.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty common for Drew to just kind of get lost in his own thoughts, gazing at nature. Just kind of like, ooh, look how pretty.
All right. And what pace would you like to set?
This dude told us go fast.
Yep. I think fast.
All right.
3.5 on my treadmill, whatever speed that is.
Yeah. Just a solid walk, and not like super out of breath.
Right.
All right, y'all take off with R2 scouting in advance. Go ahead and let R2 make a perception roll for this late adventure.
18.
Okay. Y'all make it south. Y'all come to a river crossing. However, the map that you were given and edited by Chappie lead you to a man-made bridge that is plenty sufficient for your crossing with a wagon. You make it to the foothills of the next mountain range. R2 sees nothing at this point.
All clear, boys.
Later in the evening, I need somebody to roll me a d20.
Ooh.
I got it.
Yeah. Good.
It's adventuring time, boys. We're adventuring. Oh, the 20.
Oh shit, son! What a terrible number in this situation.
As you enter the foothills of the mountains,
Everybody roll for new kids.
there was some light snowfall that was getting kind of heavy and damp. However, it stops, and you get a bright evening and sunset that carries you an extra couple hours into the evening, and you're able to make at least several more miles on this day. So your adventure is, at least this leg of it, is extended quite a bit into the low ranges between two mountain peaks. However, the sun does start to fade and night does fall. Y'all are R2 sees nothing of interest at this point.
As we're going, like just kind of like trying to make conversation since we're spending the whole day together. I'll just kind of ask the group, like, the dragon said we should get everybody we can get to this place. Like, is there any? I mean, I can talk to anybody that we've met before. Is there anybody that y'all think we should be talking to, to get help to fight an army and dragons? Like, we've got an army of dragons coming. That's cool, but they said that it's not going to be enough.
I believe my new friend that I made king of a kingdom over there in the Serpent Hills, he might be a good person. It's kind of what we like, he signed up for to join the
That's true.
alliance.
He seemed to really like me too, so I'm excited to talk to him.
I know he wasn't a fan of yours, but it was the idea of an alliance coming together that kind of sold him on the whole thing.
These are the lizard, the snake people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Don't tell them I'm dead. Half elf.
The only person he liked better than the elf was the half elf.
I'm gonna look at Ivor and say, do we need to come clean here?
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, to you.
Yeah. I mean, I literally don't know, Brock. I don't know. Should we call? I've been missing a couple sessions there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, well, Gemma should be having the Zentarium on their way, and
Okay.
he'll meagerly say that. However, be confident that he assumes that the Zentarium are on board with this plan we have hashed out.
Well,
Well, they've been at the council meetings, right? Like the leader person.
yeah.
Yeah,
And who else is there? The Harpers are there, right?
the Harpers are there, but they do not have any inkling of a Zentarium affiliation with the Iron Lords.
I mean, they were kind of friendly to us, at least at the beginning. They liked old Grim, but
They didn't like opening.
he kind of disappeared on us.
Okay, so coming clean, Baron will come clean. I am. We are.
Yeah.
Much to your behest, are in line with the Zentarium much more than you know.
Figure of death.
Are y'all members of the Zentarium?
We are.
We are.
Is there like a secret handshake or something?
We are.
Yeah. No.
No. But yeah, we
took a about a year off, and yeah, that is for your knowledge only.
well, we're talking to everybody right here.
Yeah, no, I mean
Right.
that's for the Iron Lord's knowledge only.
Oh, you're saying to your yeah.
I mean, that's great. Like, what are they bringing to the
we didn't
table?
really-
They're going to give us a bunch of money and stuff for free because that's cool.
Nope. They're gonna bring.
No, mercenaries.
Mercenary.
It's
Hopefully a small army of
we're gonna pay for damage here.
We're paying.
We're paying 100%.
party fund.
Dude, I got news for you. The party fund is empty.
Oh wow.
We got plenty of funds, and
Do you get into the
That's
Zentari by
what
having a new set of glasses on top of your forehead?
Those are his decoder glasses, so he can read the secret messages.
yeah,
The Antioch decoder ring.
yeah, and I mean, I think it's me, Ivor, and Jack might be sort of.
Wait, half of the Iron Lords are in the Zentarium?
Half is a large number. I can neither confirm nor deny.
Just for your reference, the factions outside of the Lord's Alliance would be the Emerald Conclave, the Harpers, the Zentarium, who now are kind of intertwined with some of your folks, and then Order of the Gauntlet. Grim had his contacts, his former ally with
was the Gauntlet, right?
was Otto. He was kind of his inside man there. They grew up together. The Harpers, you had Sister Gariel in Phandalin, was a Harper. And the Harpers have aided you in some of your transportation around the Sword Coast as far as teleportation circles and whatnot.
I still have my +1 swords I got from them.
That's right. So that's kind of, and the Emerald Conclave, Daruk kind of has a lock on that.
Yeah, I'm a special envoy to the Island of Mentar.
And I may have slept since then. Well, I know I have, but didn't one of us, maybe it was Drew, I can't remember, someone got a letter, or we got a letter from Red, or Inkling of Red, that he.
Oh yeah, and Red was back with the red
brands, and they were throwing some assistance our way.
You got
that's right.
Some sort of indication that Red was somewhat back in the loop in some form or fashion.
That sounds like a group that Roland would want to get to know. So,
if we're joining factions, Roland's going that way.
Yeah, Roland needs a faction. So,
I guess Carrick is going to be the only unaffiliated. I'm the only free agent.
Plenty of room over here, brother.
Hey, if they got ruby dust and ink for spells, I can be bought.
Well, for us, it was a natural fit from a business standpoint.
There was definitely
the weapon shops.
Wait, I thought you spent a whole year just sitting around the castle watching me do work on the castle.
Exactly what you thought.
That's all I wanted you to see.
His illusion spells are quite.
I definitely watched you work while I traded.
Well, you think he was doing nothing this whole time?
Day trader. AMC went through the roof.
You got some of that GameStop?
Yeah. GameStop. I bought a lot of Tesla at one point.
What about Bitcoin? You got some Bitcoin?
First I bought Bitcoin when it was at $40,000, and now I'm in the hole. So here I am.
Still adventuring.
I guess I'm excited that we have more help than we thought we did. But what are they giving y'all? What's the benefit?
Baron will point out that the only person that has ever helped us was the Zentarium. And
I'm just gonna, say people always need weapons. Always.
And they
tagline here.
They have never asked for anything, have they?
There may or may
they asked for their boat back, I think.
Well, I mean, yeah, that was their boat anyway. I just saw that as a good fit. My year off, I basically leveled up on their side.
So you have an actual status with them?
Yeah.
You're not like a grunt? Are you like a leader?
I would say a lieutenant.
Like all of y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find what I am. I'm trying to remember.
Well, guys, in the sake of disclosure, there's something y'all need to know about my appointment to the special envoy of the island of Mentarn.
Do you get a Dakota ring too?
So the Emerald Enclave is actually, as you know, they really care about nature and the things of nature and the natural order of the world. So the island of Mentarn was actually designed to house all the unnatural exotic beasts of the world that they have captured and stored under the island of Mentarn. And we've sort of been placed in charge of making sure they don't escape from that island. And no, I'm just BSing with you guys.
I was like, what kind of creatures do you got? Eric's, by the way, I'm sitting here drawing spells for a year.
Well, anyway, as y'all are discussing this, it is nighttime. Y'all are welcome to push forward. Y'all can make camp. Is at your discretion. I assume y'all are having this conversation as y'all are traveling.
Yeah.
That was kind of the goal, yeah.
Hey, let's light a fire.
No, we're not supposed to let us fire.
Yeah. Well, here we go, guys. All right, I'm gonna cast Mordecai's Magnificent Mansion.
Oh, snap.
Nice.
What?
And I'm going to just like shake my head and close my book because I was casting the hut on the ground.
Carrick's room has bookshelves and bookshelves and bookshelves, but they're all empty.
Oh.
I kid.
They have books, just blank books.
They're just blank. I start writing in all of them.
Yeah, you can start writing books.
It's grotesque pornographic material.
It's all dwarfs and half.
Yeah. There's not a single book you can draw a bigger, veinier dick in than what already has in it.
Oh, shit.
Hey, are we going to bring the horses and stuff inside?
You could, yes.
That's probably smart, right?
I even have its own little personalized stable for Haruk.
Yeah.
Oh.
Although I don't know how that works. Can you bring Fae? I don't. Anyway, if you can bring Fae people in there, then yes.
I don't see why not.
I don't see why you couldn't. I mean,
It doesn't say anything specifically about that.
Well, it says you and any creature you designate when you cast a spell can enter it.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, he is a creature.
Yeah.
So
And it's like literally huge. Like you can house 100-man army in there.
Yeah, Mordecai's Magnificent Mansion is
yeah, it's
magnificent.
yeah, it's huge.
I think you make it what it is, right?
Yeah, I'll
you can make it.
prepare everybody the details of your rooms. Use your own imagination. But Carrick's has bookshelves. Druid's has trees.
Trees and flowers and
Yeah. Baron's has, shiny armor shit.
Horse. Yeah.
Yeah. A couple of mirrors that he can stare himself at.
Ivor and Barrett's are next door, and they walk. There's like a headless dead prostitute that walks back and forth between.
Yeah.
No, it's not headless for sure.
Yeah.
This is double-sided. So yeah, I mean, y'all can take whatever leisure you want as far as this long rest. I believe it lasts for 8 hours. Is that right?
24.
24 hours. So you can take whatever time you would like.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Well, I mean, on that
Plenty
note,
of time.
I've got like 10 sending spells. If y'all want to talk to anybody today, try and get the ball rolling.
Yeah, we should definitely talk to somebody.
1 second. Let me help you out a little bit.
Are you casting? Are you just casting for some free spells here, Brandon?
Yeah, I mean, if we're done traveling for the day and I spent no spells, then I can do. Lots.
Then I need a couple deposited in my ring of spell storing.
Oh, what would you like,
Ooh,
sir?
nice.
You want some shields?
Uh,
How many can it hold? Is it level 5?
I can hold 5 levels.
So you can have like 1 level 5 or 5 shields or.
Yeah, I was thinking you have Misty Step, don't you?
I do, and I turned it on today too. Well played, sir.
All right, give me that's a level 2, right?
That's level
Yep.
2.
Give me 2 of those,
Yep. You got it.
and then what's a good level 1 spell you got?
Oh man, shield +5 to your AC is a reaction. Come on.
Give me that.
Yeah, do
Yeah.
that. Do that for sure.
So I'll take 1 shield and 2 Misty Steps, please.
And those are all not concentration, and Misty Step's a bonus action.
I know.
Solid work. You have those, sir, in your ring.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Hey, speaking of which, I pull out a Iron Stone. Does anybody want this? It'll hold some spells.
Oh, what?
Oh, what? Yeah. I mean,
Do you have to be a caster? Hold on. I think you have to be a caster.
You have to be.
Yeah.
The ring of spell storing, you don't have to be a caster.
No.
Drew. Or
Well, it just says requires attunement. Do you want to?
no, I can't take it. I can't take it.
You can't take it.
What is it?
It's an Iron Stone of Reserve. It can store spells, but it only stores 3 levels of spells. But I could put 3 shields in it.
I mean, if you're not using it,
I'm not. It's in my backpack.
I mean, I might hold it in my backpack for a moment.
No, I'm not just going to give it to you to hold. If you want to use it, you can.
Well, one of my spots might be taken up for the moment.
Well,
but
here's the thing. Let me just say this. I mean, one day, if we ever get enough downtime, there might be 2 carracks, and maybe the other carrack could use it.
Okay, fair enough. You can hold on to it.
Yeah, I took that ring of mind shielding, so I can't take it.
All right. Well, that's a good downtime activity. Well played, sir.
All right. If there's nothing else, and unless you want to talk to somebody, I don't know how many spell slots you have left.
Oh, I got like 10. Those were all lower than I have.
Right.
I mean, so y'all are talking to Gemma, so whatever. I mean, that's cool. We haven't talked to the Harpers in ages.
I've been in constant contact with the Zentarium.
Do we know that? Have you done that in secret, or are you doing that in front of everybody?
I've been doing that in secret, but I've told y'all now, currently.
But this is all news.
Yes, this is news to us.
It's news to y'all, but
I mean, we could try. I mean, is there anybody on the council you want to ask a question? We can talk. Let's talk to Cobra Commander for sure.
I definitely think we should go with Cram's idea and go, or Roland's idea and go with the Red brand.
Oh yeah, I want to hit up Red. So yeah, I want to talk to Red and the Cobra Commander for sure.
Okay.
I'll cast sending to Red first.
All right. What is your message to Red?
I'll tell him we could really use your help. It sounds like you are involved with the Red Brands. We're going to need help soon at the Well of the Dragons near Darkhold. See what it says.
In message?
Yeah, that's it. And he knows it's me. If he knows me, he recognizes me. So
Yeah, no, he definitely recognizes your voice.
Where you're saying by Darkhold? Is that where we're headed? I don't know where we are.
You are currently. Hold on a second.
we're currently kind of in the due east portion, but we're eventually going to be in the southeast corner.
Yeah, Darkhold is down here.
we've
see that.
already told the Zentarium, correct?
Well, they've been in the meetings. They know where the Well of the Dragon is.
Yeah, I mean, I specifically told Gemma to Will of the Dragons. Go there.
I want to hear what Red has to say.
There's certainly a delay.
That was a side text, but yeah.
There's certainly a delay in Red's response. However, he does respond. Here, it's good to hear your voice. I'm aware you're going to need some help. I'm currently looking at small friends of yours. We'll be in touch.
That's what you said last time. Cool, whatever. I'm gonna cast sending to Grim.
Nice.
Asshole. We need you. And that's it.
I like it.
Is that what you say?
That is the message to Grim.
All you hear is a very hearty laugh. And he says, have you been back to Fenland lately?
I gotta cast sending again to talk to him again. Is that his whole message?
That's it.
Fine. What's in Fenland?
It's not what's in Fandolin, it's what's not in Fandolin. And I've got Red with me.
Oh, Reddy boy. All right, I'll tell the group. Red and Grim are working together. They're doing something in Fandolin. We should go there next.
What?
For sure.
If I could put my eyes on Red, he's never leaving again.
All right, I like it. That's good. Solid work. See, sending spells. Yeah. All right. Who else? Cobra Commander. Should we get him mobilizing his forces?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to send him a message and let me see. Oh, shit, man. I got like 8 more spells. I'll tell him the time for your side of the agreement might be coming soon. The council is planning a move against the dragon cult. Your help will be greatly needed, oh great commander of the Cobras. Near the well of the dragons in the southeast. I guess that's enough.
His response is, as per our agreement, I will start mobilizing our forces. We will be in Serpent Hill awaiting our orders. If we need to move south, we need to know immediately.
Should we tell him to go now?
Go now. Yeah.
Go now? I mean, this feels like it's like a couple days out, right?
Yeah, go now.
Yeah. I'll message him back and tell him to be there as quickly as he can.
He will respond and he'll say, we will mobilize and move south to the Battle of the Bones, holding short of Skull Gorge.
I love it.
Awaiting your orders.
Yeah. All right. Who else? Should we talk to the dragons? Can we talk to the dragons?
Yep.
I mean, they kind of know what's up.
They know it's up, but we've got to tell them what's up.
Yeah, do they know we're on the move?
No, they don't.
Maybe I should tell them to kind of start heading that way.
100%.
All right. One more sending to Ella,
Yep.
the human version of the silver dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'll just briefly fill her in that we're going to be trying to acquire another dragon mask tomorrow. However, it feels like the plans are being escalated, and if they could make their way south towards the Well of Dragons and be within striking distance soon, that would be appreciated.
Yep. Sounds good.
Her response would be, our plans are already in motion. We have sent for our forces and are mobilizing. We will be within striking distance within a matter of days, awaiting your battle plan.
All right. Who else? Anybody else? I got a couple more.
Can you speak to the dragon rider we met in the Misty or the forest?
Oh yeah, King Maldridge's son. I can talk to him. We met him. Did I talk to him in the battle? I mean, I guess I technically met him, right?
King, yeah, you didn't meet him. I don't know if you talked to him, but you did. You know who he is.
I mean, I spoke to him.
Let me see. Hold on. I think sending. I don't have to. I think they just recognize me if I.
You have to have knowledge of who they are. I don't think you would have to have spoken to them.
It says no to a creature with which I am familiar.
Right.
It says recognizes you if it knows you. So they don't have to know me, but I have to be familiar with them. So you tell me. I don't care. Doesn't matter.
Introduce yourself.
You would be familiar with them.
What do you want to say? You want to talk some shit?
I was just saying we ought to convince him to rejoin his father. Come to the.
Oh, we could tell him his father wants to talk.
No, don't do that. Dude,
No?
just goad him into fighting for us.
But isn't that guy the green dragon rider?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't have his mask though, or did he?
No, he doesn't.
The green. Which one? We're after the blue one,
The blue one.
and we destroyed the black one.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But I'm suggesting, as Drew would, that there's always redemption here. That his past sins don't have to hold him there. He can come home.
That's fair.
Maybe we could tell him like we understand he was trying to protect some people in the Misty Forest.
Yeah. And we'll help him any way we can.
Worth a shot. It's just a spell slot.
Yeah, it's the spell slot. But
I mean, use them.
I got none of those, so.
All right, I'll try and talk to the green rider. I knew his name because I got his book. Didn't I? I stole his diary.
Yeah, you took his diary, which was basically a it was a diary of the dissolution of his relationship with his father.
Yeah. All right. What do you want me to say to him? I don't even. Drew, this is your show. What do you want me to say to him?
Yeah, but I can't speak to him.
I know, but
Yeah.
you tell me. Like, I don't even know. What am I going to tell him? Like, hey, sorry we almost killed you, and we did kill your dragon, but you want to fight for us now? Like,
If you don't workshop that, it's going to be something about getting back with his dad. I mean,
Yeah, I would say like appeal to him and understand the people he's serving now don't have good intentions, and I still believe there might be some good in him despite the past, and this is a chance to do the right thing.
all right. As Drew starts talking, I'm going to cast sending and say literally everything he says as he says it.
thank you. Yeah.
So you parrot Darut's words.
Carrick doesn't have the social skills for this sort of thing.
Or the emotional connection.
Yeah. Carrick definitely has autism a little bit. It's
the sympathetic system of his brain doesn't work as well.
right.
You hear a voice in return. And it says, however much you may try to persuade members of my faction, this is not going to work. My plans are in motion, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. You don't recognize the voice.
I don't recognize his voice,
No.
but I talked to the person that. Well, I never talked to him though, right?
You never talked to him, no.
Yeah. So I mean, like, yeah, I give you that's a no on that one, Drew. Good try.
So, Carrick,
Hey,
you didn't recognize that voice?
I mean, no, but I don't think I ever really talked to him.
It sounded human.
Well, humans are bullshit, so.
Here, here.
I mean, come on. I mean, you're not that bad. You're not like an orc or anything.
Yeah, I was begrudging myself there.
Yeah, Carrick wouldn't have picked up on that.
Uh,
I mean, if we're burning spell slots, I'll go ahead and create food and water.
The mansion's got it for us. All the
Oh, it does. It already has the food and water, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has servants. I mean, it has the works.
Oh, there you go.
What do you like to
We
eat?
can serve a 9-course banquet for up to 100 people. That's legit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's one of the uses I read is like if you need a long rest in the middle of a battle, you just cast that spell and walk in and rest.
Yeah, that's a fact. What would you like to eat?
I like prime rib. I'm just saying.
We
Like
don't have.
medium rare.
Horseradish.
Yeah, horseradish.
Not available.
Well, okay, so y'all get a long rest. Just to expedite this a little bit. It is
Don't give the wizard 10 sending spells, right?
anything that you would want in the tower or in the mansion.
So, all right, for spell selection purposes, though, for tomorrow, so this was a 2-day trip and we made extra time. We're going to get there
You'll
today.
get there. You'll get there. Yeah.
Okay. So, no more long rest before now and then. You gotta pick the right spells then.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Shut up, you stupid warmongering, drug dealing, weapon smuggler, scallywag.
Hey. You don't know any of that.
I mean, I do now.
You do now, yeah. I can't claim.
Roland and I are just going to be sitting in the corner and be like, do you belong to a club?
Do you belong to a club?
He's not listening. Roman's not listening.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was reading something. What'd you say?
I said over breakfast in the morning, I'm just going to sit down next to you and be like, do you belong to a club?
No, I was gonna say no, man. Do you know anybody that's looking for? We should make our own.
We'll start our own club.
Yes, let's make our own.
What are we going to call it?
So, what was our first experience
Was it
together?
Magic Boys or something?
Yeah, what was it? What was our first experience? It was in the tunnel with the dog or the hounds or something.
That's right. Yeah.
Magic hound.
We turned invisible or something.
Yeah. The Lost Boys.
You can call it Slippery Rock. That's where Carrot almost died.
Oh, from a waterfall. You did almost kill me with a waterfall.
You failed your role.
Slippery Rock.
We'll workshop it. We're going to start our own club.
Yeah, we'll start our own. That sounds good.
All right.
All right. So
Jared knew about the Zentarium for a long time.
Yeah, Jared and Roland, not Jared. Roland did, and Jared did.
Jared definitely knew.
Ooh.
So y'all.
Brandon, I sent you my story that I sent Jared over a year ago.
Oh, yeah, I saw it. I hadn't read it yet.
Yeah,
You made a PDF and everything?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was well.
It was well done.
Yes, it was.
So y'all.
Mine was pretty good. I had like breakdowns of how many times I had to cast this spell and how much it would cost, and but that's pretty impressive.
Y'all exit the mansion and get back on your mounts, and you're headed south to the town of Zontal. I'm probably butchering the name. I assume in the very similar fashion that you arrived at your mansion.
Retcon, one thing, since we're sending spells.
Yeah.
Would I be familiar enough with a person from reading their letter to contact them?
Was it
Iskandar? The one who wrote the letter asking us to come to the tower.
I would say probably not from just reading a letter. I mean, you could pick up a letter from anybody.
Yeah.
You have to have carnal knowledge of them.
Fair enough. Okay, carry on.
Carnal knowledge.
Carrot gets around.
To quote Top Gun. I'm a lady this time, Carrot.
I'm late. On the premises.
On the premises.
All right, so we're heading into town. We can see the tower.
Yeah, so the town bears the same name as the tower. But you do have, I would say, a little over half a day. And if y'all get an early start, you could be there, by probably 1 or 2 o'clock, pending any interruptions along the way.
Carrot's going to stop and pick up a rock on the road.
Oh, dear Lord.
Easy enough.
I like it.
Lots of rocks.
Oh, I'm going to have a sack full of them.
You travel through the lowlands between the mountains, and you come to a river off in the distance. Coming out of the mountains. If I could have somebody roll a d20.
Yeah.
Last one I rolled was a 20.
Hold on. Let me get back to the screen. 14.
Yep.
The weather kind of turns on you a little bit. And there are some dark clouds off on the horizon, and the wind kind of picks up, and the temperature definitely drops. Looks like there's a storm coming. And I need R2 to make a perception check.
20.
20. R2 picks up some movement in the hills behind him, but it's
I'm pointing out.
it's well in the distance.
I'll send her over there to investigate further, and I'll tell everybody, hey, y'all watch out over here.
So y'all are basically at the lowlands between the river and the mountains, and R2 spots this movement in the foothills behind you. She goes in for a closer investigation. It seems there's some large beast sniffing your footprints and the horses.
Oh, they're like behind us on the trail?
Yeah, they're behind you.
Yeah. Tell everybody we're being followed. Shall we push on or turn around and fight?
Are they hostile?
I mean, from what Homeboy told us at the lodge, it sounded like they were not friendly.
From what R2 can tell, they're probably about half a mile behind you, sniffing footprints.
So push on.
All right.
Across ahead of you, what you can see is like a small man-made bridge across the river. And it's probably 300 or 400 yards in front of you. And it doesn't look well made. However,
Baron's going to say, get across this bridge.
Yeah, we should definitely get across the bridge.
all right. You definitely can make it across the bridge, no problem. And you can see a town in front of you on the other side of the river.
Okay.
We should also make way for the town.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And look back.
Post haste, make way for the town.
Yeah, let's go. March quickly. And I'll have R2 just kind of circle above and watch those things.
You can see R2 can see the creatures kind of sniff the tracks up to the snow. However, as soon as they get like on the foothills of the mountains, they kind of lose interest and go away.
All right, we're good.
What you do see in front of you is a medium-sized village, offset by what you can tell is a large tower off in the distance. Not really off in the distance; it's just adjacent to the town.
This is the tower we're going to, like that description.
Judging by the maps, this is what you're looking for.
Baron will certainly walk up to him and have a conversation.
So if you're in town and you just kind of walk up to like a random person, what do you want to talk about? There are many people here. It's the city's decently large. It's probably about 250 people, and people milling about.
What we'll say is we're with the Lords of the Lions, and we're trying to establish a stronghold. So, what would be your capacity for a counter strike here.
You get a lot of strange looks from the individuals around you, and they don't hear a lot about the Lord's Alliance around here, and they don't see a lot of people like your group. Like our capacity for defense, our capacity for what?
Driving off anything coming near us. And I want to do an insight check.
Okay. What are you inciting?
Let me see. I want to insight his whoever I'm talking to.
Yeah, you just grabbed the first guy you saw along the road.
Yeah.
Did anybody else lose Carrick?
Yeah, just from I think it's reconnecting.
Yeah.
Not good. Yeah, no, his insight is for the insight check is for basically his willingness to help us.
8 insight.
Yeah, it's garbage.
You're getting a very neutral response from him. He kind of you're an outsider, and you're asking him, straight up, like, I have no business answering any of your questions and defenses. I'm just a commoner in the village. I'm trying to get Carrot back real quick. There he is. Yeah, he's just kind of like, he's kind of taken aback by your question, and he didn't really know how to answer it. And even if he did, he wouldn't know how to answer it.
Fair.
I lost.
Yeah.
Oh, Cyber.
Yep.
All right, guys, I gotta go.
However,
I got a golf tournament in the morning, super fucking early. All right, see y'all
later.
Yeah, I got a football tournament tomorrow morning. I'm about to, but I'm back in the mix.
I'm still trying to get Ivor back.
He's here. He's talking.
There he is.
Anybody hear me?
I got him.
There you are. There you
All right.
Yeah, I got to go to. We got 7 out. I got 8 games tomorrow.
Jeez.
7. Yeah. So, but I'm back engaged here. I'll catch up, and Brock, you might have to bring me up to speed on the story.
Yeah, we'll get you back up.
Sure. Yeah. I just feel like I can't really contribute other than we're secretly been with the Zentarum the whole time. All right. Love you guys. I'll see y'all.
Later.
I feel like we can keep going for another 5 minutes at least, just to get the story headed in the right direction.
Let's just get Wizard Tower teed up.
Right.
Yeah, so we can start off there.
Right. And we can bring everybody up to speed. Baron does question the first commoner he sees on the street and ask about his willingness to defend the city But he's met with a little bit of pushback, I guess.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, well, he said, you're coming to this city, you're coming to our town. I mean, are you just passing through? What exactly are you looking for?
Looking for your who's in charge of this town?
I mean, we have the town master.
Who might that be?
I mean, he's got a place down the road. If you want to meet him, Marshall Chamberlain.
Marshall Chamberlain. Okay. So, do you think we can have a audience with him?
Oh shit, I don't know.
All right. Well, maybe we just.
And then this dude's got like 2 goats with him, and he's not like town council.
Parents making envoys in with the goat
You
herd.
basically stopped and talked to the guy holding up the homeless sign at the corner.
Yeah. All right. Well, Chamberlain, you said.
Marshall Chamberlain.
Yeah, Chamberlain. Okay. We're gonna go. We're gonna talk to him.
And he kind of points you in the direction of. I mean, it's pretty well established town, given that it's this far out of the preview of the coast. However, it's dated. Looks like it's been established for a long time, but I mean, pretty well maintained. And as y'all make your way through the streets, you are getting some very strange looks from the townfolk.
I will be very politely smiling and waving, very friendly to everybody that we pass by.
I mean, you don't get any you get some grins and you get some nods, and they're friendly enough.
Yeah, that was just Droop being Droop. Just, hey, everybody.
I think as soon as Carrick saw that we were pretty close to the tower, like when we walked into town, he would have pulled out his little leather strap and cast mage armor on himself.
Fair enough. And yeah, you do see the tower off to your right. It's very looming, kind of off in the distance, and it's not very far away, to be honest with you.
So is it like in the town, or is it like on the edge of the town, or just outside of town?
Like the town, you had the main town, and then like legitimately like across the road, like
Gotcha.
is it looks like a large tower, probably several hundred yards.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hard to tell.
we'll definitely go there. I mean,
You're going to the Marshall Chamberlain?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to a pub. Is there a pub?
Well, yeah. I mean, certainly as you make your way to where you were directed to the Marshall's office, there is a tavern along the way.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would tell him, like, hey, before we go talk to the boss of the town that we think we're gonna fight the whole town, should we just kind of go see what's up in general with this place?
Let's say, if you want to check the tavern, if you want us to go talk to the town master, I'll look for any kind of cathedrals or anything around town.
Pretty break.
Yeah. Yeah. So Carrick's gonna go.
Jared, I don't know. Maybe you want to go find a cemetery. I mean, Roland, you want to go find a cemetery or something?
I'm gonna go into the pub. I am gonna order my Tim to stay in the wagon. Is this a covered wagon or is it an open wagon?
It's an open wagon.
Just throw a sheet over him.
I'm just have him sit down, and I'm going to kind of cover him up and order him to stay, and then I'm going to go in with Carrick into the tavern.
Okay. Darut's going walkabout.
Yeah, I'm just going to walk around and see if I can find any kind of holy place.
And
I'm going to the
marshal's office.
You want to say? I guess we'll just say Jack and Ivor kind of stay with the horses.
Yeah, that's fine.
They're in the pub with you guys for sure.
Oh, probably a fair assessment.
Well, I don't know. I mean, the fellow Zentarian people might not have let one of them go off by himself.
Yeah, you have no idea about that.
We do now.
But also, I'm gonna mention before we kind of all part ways. I'm gonna ask: is there any reason that my imp needs to be continuing to be watching whatever her name was? I forgot.
Oh, Lady Silverhand.
Oh, he's still watching?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's right. No, I think we were just kind of spying that night.
Having a spy in the council would be pretty awesome.
I think we got that.
I mean, until you need him to do something else, that sounds like a pretty good use of his time.
Yeah. All right. Well, then, so do you want me to just spy on the council?
I mean, I guess I don't know what's better. You want to see what's going on behind closed doors, or you want to see what's going on in the council meetings?
It matters not to me. Just tell me. I mean, like I said, I can communicate with him no matter the distance.
I think hearing the comings and goings of the council as a whole would be good.
Yeah, I just suggested it that day because I was after our last meeting with the council. I wasn't feeling too confident in all the members.
Okay.
Right. And they don't trust each other at this point either. So
yeah, I don't trust them either.
I will send a telepathic message to my imp and tell him to stay his wonderful invisible self and meander on back to the room we were in where the council meetings are, and let me know if anything interesting happens.
Fair enough. So we'll handle the conversations with the marshal and the pub separately. You will get to the pub first, so we'll go there. You walk in and it's midday. It's probably 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And it's busy, but not super busy. So
I'll walk up to the bar and throw down his gold and ask him for some food and ale.
The barkeep snatches the gold up and says, "You can have whatever you would like."
I say for everybody. And I turn and I guess it's just rolling. I was like, for us.
Yeah, I'm going to raise a glass, and I'm going to raise a glass to, a mug to Carrick and say, to whatever our new faction is.
That's right. The first official meeting. This is it. Right now, I get out my book and I start writing notes.
Yep, but start recording the minutes.
Fair enough.
That's great.
She brings you your ale and says, "What brings you to the town?"
I said, I'm just a traveler bounty hunter. That's it. Yeah. It's my quarry. Got to take him in.
Ooh, what might be your quarry, bounty hunter?
Oh, this guy. I caught him already.
Oh, that's impressive. You don't look much like a bounty hunter.
Yeah, you know. Everybody's got their own set of skills, I guess. No, we're just travelers. We're adventurers. We're coming up from Loudwater. Just kind of moving on through. We were, I guess, looking for a Lokra, and we made a wrong turn somewhere. Here we are.
Oh, Wrong turn. Yeah, I would say you made the wrong turn. You
This is
went-
local, right?
No. This is Zoltar.
I knew it. And I turned it. Rolling. Like, you told me the wrong damn road.
Took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Yeah.
He said, "Well, if you're looking for Zoltar, you got to go back to the fork and take a right. I mean, but I mean, there ain't nothing there either. I mean,
yeah. Well, we're here now. I mean, what's there to do in this town? Like, what's going on here?
This is the end of the world as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, and you know it, huh?
No, trust me.
You feel fine?
I've been here a minute.
Nobody got my reference. It's okay.
I didn't hear you.
I said, do you feel fine? And you know it. Or
I got it.
it's the other world. You know it. You feel fine. Well, what's this big tower about up there on the hill? Wherever it was.
She kind of nods out the door because it's like if you look out the tavern, you can see it off in the distance. She goes, I mean, that's Zoltan's tower. I mean, it's no big secret. It's been there for as long as I can remember. What's you interested in it? What's your?
Yeah, I mean, it's the biggest thing on the skyline when we were walking in.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, like, are there people in it? Like, I mean, is it active? Like, who lives there?
I mean, it depends on who you ask.
Oh,
I mean, I've been here for 10 years, and I don't know anybody that's ever seen anybody come or go out of there.
oh, so nobody lives there.
No, I mean, listen, we try to keep people out of there.
Yeah, or is it dangerous?
I don't know about the tower, but the hedges that surround it are dangerous.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you saw the fences around it. Maybe you didn't, but I mean, we built some gates around it to keep the kids and stray animals and whatever outside of it. Because
Yeah. What about that guy with the 2 goats? He didn't let his goats go in there, right?
oh, no, yeah, he's not gonna take his ghosts in there.
That's cool.
He'll beat him with a hickory stick before he gets them in there.
So, I mean, have there been any new people in town like lately, last month or so?
Month or so?
Yeah.
I mean, interesting. I haven't seen anybody come or go, but it seems like, every, what was it, a week ago or so? A couple weeks ago? I can't remember. There were some noises coming from there.
And the tower?
In that area, yeah.
Was there any, like, something that sounded like, I don't know, the beating of wings of a really large animal?
No, I'm not going to say that.
Well, what did it sound like?
And you see a guy at the back of the bar. He goes, "Hell yeah!" He goes, "Hell yeah!" That was beating wing. This dude's had a few. Okay.
Please tell me that this is Randy Quaid from Independence Day.
This dude's had a few. He's been here since they opened.
They took me up in that tower.
He goes, "Wings beaten? Hell yeah! Wings beaten?" He said, "I saw it all."
You saw it all?
Yeah, it was late. What was it? 2 days ago? No, 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's definitely something flying around for sure.
Okay. Sure. Do y'all get a lot of like news from the coast and stuff? Do y'all know what's going on around here?
The bartender's like, "Listen, he's not a reliable source of information. He's pretty saturated, okay?"
If only we had a cleric that could heal him real quick so we could talk to him.
He's not wrong. There has been some activity, but I mean, as far as what the goings and comings of there. I mean, I don't think anything's come or go there. And since I've been here for 10 years, I haven't seen anybody in or out of there. He said,
There's not like new people walking around town and stuff.
No. I mean, we've had some people go in those go in that hedgerow over there.
Yeah.
But they ain't come out.
But I'm just gonna come out and say it. Y'all seen any dragons around here?
He goes, the drunk guy goes, I have seen dragons. And his buddy's like, you have, he's I saw a black dragon.
You saw a black dragon?
Flying around here the other night. And his buddy's like, no. Black? No. He said it was blue. He said if it was blue, it was dark blue.
That's
It's light black.
It's light black. It's dark outside. Who knows? Could have been blue. Could have been midnight blue.
He goes, no. It was black. He goes, it was dark and it was blue. And the bartender's like, listen, excuse these guys. He goes, they tend to drink too much and they see shit. Okay?
I was like, I'll ask the bartender, like, you got any coffee or anything back there?
I mean, we got stuff back here.
Why don't you go give those boys some coffee? I want to talk to them.
While he's doing that, I'm going to
Murder
I'm gonna tap Carrick on the shoulder and say I'm going to go take a look at something, and I'm going to exit the tavern. And you said that this tower that's separated from kind of the main part of the town is separated by these hedges that has a fence around it.
So it's a large hedge that surrounds the tower, and it looks like there's been like a makeshift fence around the entrance. Yes.
About just like, I'm 6 feet tall, or my character's 6 feet tall. About how high are these hedges?
The hedges, from your perspective, are about 10 feet tall.
About 10 feet tall. All right. Well, I'll let Carrick continue to talk. But while he's doing that, I'm going to go around and climb up the tavern and get up on the roof.
Okay. Easy enough. It's late in the day. There are people that are definitely curious about what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm pulling an Assassin's Creed here.
Right. So you go around back in the alley and you kind of shamble along the roof. About that time, Baron makes his way to Marshal Chamberlain's office.
Oh, sweet.
And you knock on the door, and Chamberlain is sitting at a desk.
This is where the Iron Lords get kicked out of town.
Yeah, sit on the floor before you leave.
We're about to find out, right?
That might be custom here.
Yeah, make you honorary sheriff if you do it.
And he's sitting at the desk, and he's like, and you kind of knock on the door, and he's like, yeah, come in, I guess.
Baron's gonna be come in, I guess.
I mean, he looks like he's very, I don't know, he busy but not busy. Like he.
Yeah, well, I'll ask him. Can you give me a footprint of kind of how this town works?
I'm in charge of the town, and everything works as normal. I don't know what do you mean by how it works. Like we have businesses, whatever.
So you're not in charge?
I mean, I'm the marshal of the town. I'm in charge of like policing it. Yeah, I guess I'm in charge.
So what about dragons?
Well, I mean, we don't have any dragons around here. That's not our problem. Our problems are thieves and mugging and stealing and the normal stuff that goes around in town.
No dragons whatsoever.
No. I mean,
What an insight check this dude.
Boom.
Boom.
You get an impression that he's not being completely honest, but
But I know he's lying.
believes he believes in what he's saying, but there's a part of him that could be convinced there might be.
All right. Let me just lay it down for you. I'm 100% convinced there are dragons in your town. Can you defeat?
I'm 100% convinced there are no dragons in my town right now.
All right, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. But you have seen dragons in your town.
I have not. I'll be straight up honest with you. I have heard rumors of people that have seen dragons. I myself have not seen them, and I don't believe the people that have seen them.
Well, I think you're full of shit.
Well, excuse me, but I don't even know who you are, so you can get out of my office.
Get arrested. Please get arrested.
I'm a member of the Lord's Alliance.
Yeah, so am I.
Shocker. So let's do this again. Cordially. Also, you're full of shit. There are dragons in your town. Why won't you tell me?
Bring me a dragon, and then we can talk about it.
Do you want me to show you something that has a dragon attached to it? Because I can certainly do that.
He kind of looks around. He's like, "Okay, well, bring it."
All right. Well, we'll do that. And
He kind of looks around. He's like, "Is there anything else I can help you with, Dragon Boy?"
I'll bring out a dragon's tooth and present it to him.
Yeah, I can buy that down the road at the store too. Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah, you're cute.
Yeah, that's one at the house.
You're cute. Okay. I guess that's not going where I want it to go. So. Yeah. Well, Baron's gonna nod and bid his adieus and walk out to this motherfucker's office.
He's like, "Have a nice day."
Yeah, you too. Fuck off.
So am I. Okay, time out. That was hilarious. So am I. Okay, sorry. That was really funny. So am I. Oh, boy.
Yeah, well, that didn't go as planned. So yeah, y'all keep doing what y'all are doing.
All right. So back at the tavern, the Roland is on the roof. What is Roland looking for?
I'm looking for the eagle point so I can get like a panoramic view of the whole.
Are you looking for the save point so you can dive off into the hay?
Right. No, I'm wanting to get a look at this this hedge. Specifically, I guess I know it's about roughly, I'm sure irregular, but it's roughly about 10 feet tall around this tower. Does it, from what I can tell, does it go all the way? Does it go the circumference of, or like the perimeter, the perimeter of the tower?
Yeah, so it's about a 10-foot tall hedge that's from ground level. It looks, like a wall, obviously, but from your vantage point, you can see the tower a little bit clearer. You can't quite see the base of it.
Okay.
But you can see that it does kind of circle the tower, and it looks to be like an entangled mess from your current vantage point.
Okay, and from my current vantage point, would I be able to, I don't know, see how much traversal that we would have? Like, is it, like when we try to go through this thing, is it, if it's something that looks like it's a mile deep, or is it,
No. You're talking about the thickness of the maze?
Yeah, like from entrance to the clear, to, you said I can't quite see the base, but I assume at some point it kind of clears up around there. How far, would I be able to gauge how far it's going to take to go traipse through this thing?
So from your vantage point, you can see the fence that they alluded to that they had built around the entrance to keep children from running in there or whatnot. And from the point where you see the entrance and you can kind of gauge the distance, it looks to be about 100 yards.
Okay.
Thickness.
Okay.
But it does seem to encompass the tower. Yes.
Encompass the tower. All right. That's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to recon what this, since I've heard people talk about it, kind of get a aerial view of this crazy thing.
Right. And
I guess one last question. You said it looks like an entangled mess, but would I be able to, and I can roll if you need me to, would I be able to ascertain maybe, this would probably be more of an Ivor thing, but he's not up here on the roof, any visible, like what would even be able to pass as maybe a path or anything like that, or is it just completely overgrown? Since I think I'd heard someone, I guess maybe Carrick, when he was talking the word maze, like would I be able to ascertain that there is in fact some type of path maze, or is it just like a wall of
make a perception check for what you can decipher from your current vantage point.
It's probably gonna be horrible. Let's see here. Oh, that's probably, and then my perception is minus -1, so that'd be a 7.
7. Listen, it looks like an overgrown hedgerow right now. It looks like no. You can't really tell.
Good deal. That's what, like I said, that's what I was doing some recon up there.
Drew, you're doing a walkabout. What are you doing?
Well, I was just kind of wandering around through town, seeing if I saw any kind of like holy places. But if not, I definitely noticed a lot of overgrown nature and kind of go, just naturally gravitate that direction.
Yeah. So the predominant feature from like the town proper, it would be this fence built around what looks like the only break in the hedgerow. If you want to do some investigation there, you're welcome to. Your walkabout town doesn't really have like a central worship center. It seems to be, just like a market and then like a town proper.
Gotcha. Then I definitely want to go check out that break in the hedges, kind of look at all that there, get a up front close view of it.
Upon closer inspection, it seems to be a very, at one point, well-built structure around this with very clear signs that says "Do not enter."
No, I don't read well.
No, it's in common, and you don't read well, and it's faded, so you're kind of But from what you can tell, it's the hedgerow right now. From what you can tell, seems to be very well maintained.
Very well maintained. Okay.
at least at the point you're looking at.
And you said there's a break in the hedge where I'm at?
But it seems as if the town folks have built a fence around it to keep, like I said, like the common folk out, like the kids and stuff like that. They don't want anybody going in here.
I mean,
And above that, you can see the tower off in the distance.
I mean, is this kind of built barricade? Is this like sufficient to keep someone like me out, or is it like easily?
No. It's meant to keep children out.
Gotcha.
And
so
like,
I can slide by it real quick and just kind of peek around the corner.
You could probably just step over it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that, and I just kind of want to like lean in through the hedges, kind of see if I can see what's on the other side.
When you poke your head in, you can see you can't when you're looking at it, it looks like a straight hedgerow. When you poke your head in, you can see clearly that it takes a bend off to the left.
Okay.
But you can't see that from like when you're standing outside.
Yeah, you can't see that. Gotcha.
It looks like it's just a hedgerow that goes straight ahead. Poke your head in, it bends off to the left.
Okay.
And you hear one of the villagers go, hey, you shouldn't go in there.
Yeah, well, something seems really funny about this. It's really weird when I kind of do this.
Yeah, it's super weird. You probably should not go in there.
Yeah, what's the story behind this?
The story is you don't go in there. You go in there, you don't come out.
What do you mean you don't come out?
I know two people have gone in there that haven't come out.
Well, where'd they go? Well, have you gone to look for them?
Hell no.
You just abandoned your friend? Well, I feel like we need to get a search party.
I just heard stories. They were my friends. My friends don't go in there.
We're going to lean over to
you. Yeah. Be careful. You might not get your head back.
Might not get your head back. So, how many people have gone missing in this thing?
I mean, 2 I know of.
Well, you know what? I'm not the smartest guy, but this definitely seems like this looks straight. When I lean in, it's crooked. It seems like something magical might be happening here.
Well, you don't look very magical to me, so I'd stay out of it.
I'm not, but you know what? I know a guy who is. Hold on, I'm going to badge. Hey, Carrot. I think there's some strange magic happening here, man. Carrot, can you hear me?
I don't know. Am I close enough to hear him?
Oh, yeah.
I'm badging.
He's basically across the street from you right now.
Oh.
The bar is basically across the street from...
This is like a one-street town?
Yeah, it's...
Okay. Gotcha. I was badging you because I didn't know if you were nearby.
All you're going to hear is chewing, and you'd be like, I'm eating lunch.
Like, hey, this is strange magic, though. I know you like magic.
Magic? You said magic?
Yeah, it's got to be magic, man. Things straight, then it bends left. I don't know what's happening.
Well, it kind of depends on what you're thinking about, but sometimes that's normal.
No, whatsoever.
All right, I'll come check it out. Hold on, I'm talking to some dudes about dragons first, though.
Wait, dragons? You know dragons around here?
Well, these guys do, but they're drunk, so I don't know. I'm saying this out loud, just in the bar.
And you hear one guy pipe up. He's like, I'm not drunk. I know what a dragon looks like.
I'm going to turn back to the commoner guy and be like, so I'm about to test something out. I think it's about to be really cool. And then I'm just going to hop through like the barricade part.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you hop through and...
Do I still see him?
No.
Oh, shit, I knew it. Carrot, there's definitely magic. There's definitely magic. I can't see y'all anymore.
And Carrot can't hear you.
Oh no! Hope you can walk back out.
Hey, you want to walk back out?
Yeah.
You walk what you think is back out, but you walk straight down the path that you're walking away from, and it bends off to the left.
Oh no! We lost Drew. He's gone.
This is exactly what I figured was going to happen to me, though.
You walk for let's see. You walk for 2 minutes,
Okay.
and then you come to like a intersection, and there are several paths in all different directions.
Oh, dear Lord.
And there's a large compass on the ground,
Oh no!
like a sundial on the ground.
A sundial?
Mm-hmm.
Please tell me that one of the two dudes sitting in the wagon at least saw Drew jump into the maze.
I'm assuming Roland probably did.
The sundial, the sun is almost off in the sunset. However, the shadow that is cast is in a different direction.
Is it pointing towards one of the pathways?
It is.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to take that one.
You walk down the pathway and you're back at the beginning outside the maze.
I'm outside the maze.
Mm-hmm.
Is the commoner guy there?
Yep.
Like, hey, so your two friends that never showed back up? Well, bitch, I made it.
You're like, oh, okay.
And I'm immediately going to go, Carrot,
What?
can you hear me?
What?
Eric, I need you ASAP. This is code 1 emergency. I need all Iron Lords.
Right now.
Right now, I need everybody here,
Are
guys.
you playing in the magic haze?
I am. This is definitely weird, man.
Like, all right. Well, if you'll remember last night, I told you there was a magic maze around the magic tower.
Well, listen, I don't listen well. I go wandering.
The barkeep does bring out some piping hot steins to the two drunk individuals. As you were talking to your badge. And like, what are you talking to, dragons?
Oh no, I just talk to myself sometimes. It's kind of a thing.
Yeah, me too. It's fun.
That's it. I'm headed to the tavern.
Yeah, come to the tavern, Mr. Nature Man.
You get off light.
I was thinking, how are we gonna find Drew?
I was literally thinking, I was like, I might be lost in here forever, guys.
Yeah.
So y'all might not find me.
And that ended Drew's life.
That's how Drew dies. He just wanders off into the hedges.
He just did. Nobody saw him leave. He just disappeared one day.
There's definitely a mechanism for that.
Yeah. Look at the flower.
Look at the flower. Look at the flower.
There's definitely a mechanism for exactly what he just did. And I'm glad I did some reading.
All right. I want to talk to the dragon guys.
What do you want to talk to him about?
Just ask him like what the dragon was doing. Where'd you see it at? What was it doing? Was it going to the tower? Was it going away from the tower? Was it flying east, west, north, south? What was it doing?
They just relayed to you that they saw it. What they have. I mean, it had to be a dragon, right? And they kind of look at each other like, yeah, right, it had to be a dragon? No, yeah. Yeah, it definitely had to be. It was huge. It was here like a week ago. But they haven't seen it since. And they are very adamant that it was either blue or black.
Wasn't green.
One says that he's full of shit, that it was blue, that it was dark, and one guy goes, no, it was the moonlight that made it look blue, but it was definitely black. And, I mean, they can't get their story straight.
Well, blue or black, either one fits. That works. We haven't killed that one yet, and I'll walk off.
And they're like, okay, well. And they take the little piping hot coffee and they're like, huh, another L?
You drink my coffee. That's fine.
Another L.
Well, I guess Roland's already outside. I was in there by myself, so yeah, whatever. I'm going back to the wagon.
Well, remember, I had let you know. I tapped you. I told you I was going out there.
Yeah, he already said that he's like, I'm going to be outside. Roland is, as Carrot is walking out of the tavern, Roland is hopping off the lower rooftop, and Baron is coming down the street, and
We don't know jack shit about nothing.
And Darut is walking back from the fence hedgerow, and y'all kind of convene in the street.
Listen, guys, there's some messed up shit going on back over there.
This town is full of messed up shit.
There's some drunk guys that think they saw either a black or a blue dragon.
Let's just leave.
I heard we need to be in Fanduel anyway. Why don't we just go to Fanduel?
Because we're here for a purpose.
Oh. Okay. But Red and Grim need our help. You don't know these guys, but they're cool.
Well, I met Grim.
You
We
met
saved him on the flying ice castle.
Yeah,
Red is okay in my book.
yeah, he's a shithead, but that's fine. So,
But listen, guys, all I'm telling you here is listen. Those hedges there. I walked straight into it, and next thing I know, I couldn't walk out of it.
You like walked and you couldn't walk?
Like I walked in, and then if I turned around to walk back out, I didn't walk back out. I ended up somewhere else.
how you here now?
I don't know. I kept walking. There was this sundial on the ground. The sun was in one place. The shadow was in a different. I don't know. It just seemed weird to me. So I followed the shadow, and the next thing I know, I was out.
Are we looking at the hedge? Like, are we standing here looking at the hedge?
I mean, we can see it kind of
Yeah,
over
I
there.
can see it behind him. Like
I
he's
shoot a firebolt at it.
That's-
Catch on fire?
you shoot a fireball at the hedge.
Yeah, not a fireball, a firebolt. Just a little,
Oh,
little
firebolt?
cantrip.
Yeah, I mean the outside kind of smolders a little bit.
Oh, it didn't like catch and burn. I was just gonna burn that bitch down.
I mean, nah, didn't do anything really.
All right, I'm out of ideas.
Rolling. Fireball that bastard.
You know you got a fireball in there.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I could very easily do that, but I will then chip or chime in and say this thing goes pretty deep, and I'm not quite sure anything that I burn is going to get us too far into it.
I mean, you're talking to Baron, so you can certainly say no.
Guys, I'm just telling you, there's something unnatural about those hedges.
Is that town guy still standing there? Did he see me do a firebolt and stuff?
He's kind of laughing. He's like, do it again.
Have you ever tried to burn it down?
Hell no.
What?
Has anybody ever tried to burn it down?
Oh. There are rumors of people trying to burn it down a long time ago.
I'm going to turn to Carrick and say, Carrick, I'm explain to him and relay kind of what I'd seen to the group as well. But then I'm going to specifically address Carrick and say, have R2 fly toward the tower and see what he can see.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll have her like just kind of stay up high and fly over it and head towards the tower.
Yeah.
R2, from her current position, will fly up, looking down along the. Are you looking for the hedgerow or the tower? Or what are you?
I'm just trying to get to the tower, like fly over the hedgerow.
Just make a perception. Just make a perception check.
21.
21. She'll fly over the hedgerow. As she goes up, it looks normal. As she crosses over the hedgerow, it looks like a just entangled mess. And as she looks up at the tower seems very, very far in the distance, like abnormally far in the distance. And as she does her circle, it just starts shifting in different directions. Like it's here 1 second, then it's there, then it's there.
So as she's flying towards it, does she make progress? Like, is it getting closer?
As she gets closer, it just shifts like perspective on her.
Huh.
It doesn't seem like she's gaining on it or she's losing a distance. It just seems like it's going in a different direction. Like it's north and then it's south of her and then it's east. It's very strange.
But she's not like, I'll wait like what I would assume to be the normal amount of time for her to fly and you said it was like 100 yards or something?
Mm-hmm. From the hedgerow to hedgerow is about 100 yards. But as she looks down, it doesn't look like anything but a large, overgrown mass.
All right, I'm going to snap her back to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell her, this is going to sound weird. I want you to trust me. I want you to, you got your like homing pigeon thing going on. I want you to close your eyes and fly towards the tower.
Okay.
So like my goal is I want to see if it's just an illusion that the tower's moving and she'll physically get there if she stays on the same course. Like I want to tell her that, I guess she can look, but I tell her I want her to pick a heading and fly straight. I don't want her to change once she starts flying.
Okay. She'll fly.
And then I'll send her in again. So even though the tower's bouncing around, I don't want her to change course.
Okay. She will fly on a heading designated from her current location. Eyes open. And she ends up on the other side of it. Hedgerow to hedgerow, no tower.
There is no tower when she crosses the other side?
Not that she's aware of.
All right, I'll snap it back again. I don't know what's going on. This is weird. And I'll relay all that to the group. The tower's bouncing around.
Apparently.
Is there any, I assume there's not a library or anything in this town, right?
No. I mean, Drew did a pretty good scouting of the town.
There's got to be somebody that's tried to get in this tower.
Yeah, you would think.
Has
Hey, Baron, did the conversation with the marshal, did that lead to any new information we could use?
Negative.
He didn't ask for the tower at all.
Maybe we should send somebody else to talk to him.
Yeah. Apparently he's as large of a dick as I am.
Y'all were measuring. You pulled him out on the table.
He's a busy man.
I don't know. I got nothing. Wait, how far away is it?
The tower?
The tower?
Yeah.
Right there.
I mean, it's literally probably
Right there.
100, 200 yards away from where you're standing right now. It's probably,
Look, Carrie, follow me.
it's probably 50 feet tall. It's probably 40 feet wide at the base, from what you can tell. I mean, you can't really see the base of it, but judging by how it sits on the hedgerows.
I'm gonna say, Carrie, just follow me real quick. Just come with me. And I want to head to the entrance of the hedges.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, Carrie, now what? Just watch me here. So you can see me, right?
I see you.
And I'm just gonna walk.
I'm gonna take some rope and hand it to him.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna walk backwards into the entrance of the hedge.
Okay.
I'm gonna tug on the rope.
Can I still see Carrot?
Nope.
What about
Carrot?
what
Can you
about
see
rope?
me?
You can't hear the root, and your rope goes limp.
I hate when that happens.
All right, so I'm gonna go back to. I'm gonna walk. Try to find my way back to the sundial.
Yeah, the sundial's there, and it's
Okay.
in the same direction.
All right, and I see the shadow on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Is it pointing in the same direction or a different direction?
Same direction.
All right, I'm gonna follow that one.
Yep.
Am I back out front?
You gonna back up with your teammates?
Oh,
Well, you got it all figured out. Lead on.
I just know how to get back here. That's it.
Well, if one way got you back here, wouldn't the other way get you there?
Listen, Carrie, I'm not the smart guy. I just know I follow the shadow on the ground and I show back up here. But did you see that? I walked through and I can't see you anymore.
I couldn't hear you.
All I'm telling you is, look, I know how to get out. That's all I know.
Well, if you know how to get out, there's no danger in going in, right? So let's go.
Straight up mess.
Hey, Ivor, I want you here. Here's what I want. Ivor, you can make a shot, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you shoot an arrow towards the tower?
Yeah, I can do that. Ivor will certainly knock one up and shoot directly at the tower.
Yeah, you knock one up, shoot it at the tower, and it makes it right over the hedgerow and disappears.
Oh, damn.
Is that commoner still standing around?
Oh yeah, he's enjoying the show.
Okay. Hey, sir, listen. I know you'll have the sign to keep out.
Yeah.
I have one piece of
Figured it out,
advice
right?
for you. Yeah. So I figured something out here. Listen, you need to start teaching everybody in the village just follow the shadow on the ground at the sundial and they'll get out. That's all you need to know.
That sounds like Amazon, straight up, show. Follow the shadow.
Just follow the shadow and you'll be good. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. I've made it out twice now. Twice.
From 5 feet in, you go to 10 feet and you're screwed.
Yeah. You have all these people with you. Take somebody with you.
I'll go with you.
And Baron, all right, come on. Baron, come with me.
Let's go.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I'll go with you.
All right, Baron, come on. Let's both go in.
Let's go.
Y'all are going to end up at separate places.
That's what I'm assuming is about to happen.
Yeah, no doubt. But what?
Y'all both go in, and
You know what?
y'all-
For fun, I'm going to put R2 on Groot's shoulder as he goes in this time.
all right.
Okay.
Y'all both go in.
Yes.
What do I need to roll?
Y'all end up at the same, like, it's a sundial. There's multiple paths, right?
Yeah.
But the sundial is pointing in one direction.
Is it the same direction I've seen it the last 2 times?
Same one.
Can I
I'm
walk?
sitting up there.
Can
Now
I,
watch this.
Can I walk in a direction?
Can you walk in a direction?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can walk wherever you want, I guess.
I don't walk
No,
where
I've
the
never been
sundial's pointing.
Well, I'm just telling you right now. Look, I mean, I've been here twice now. If we follow, I haven't gone anywhere else. But if we follow that little shadow on the ground there to get out, like we can be back out.
I don't want to get it back. We don't need to get back out.
Well, where are we going?
We're gonna follow the direction of the sundial, right?
Yeah,
Well, this is the way out. The shadow from the sundial is the way I always get out.
Let's go opposite.
All right, I'll follow you.
Let's go opposite.
All right, I'm with you. So
Y'all
we're
walk-
walking the
y'all
opposite
walk
direction of the
opposite
sundial.
direction.
Yeah.
Y'all both end up back at the sundial. You walk for 2 minutes, and then the path ends up right back at the sundial.
Fucking Christ. So you say you get out of here?
Yeah, that shadow on the ground
Yeah.
points in that direction. If we just walk that way, we can get back out.
That's all you've done?
That's all I've done. Listen, I'm here by myself last 2 times. Things are weird here. I don't know. I'd rather the whole group be here.
All right. Let's go to the sun, to the shadow.
Y'all walk. Actually, the sundial is pointing north.
Okay,
Like-
north.
There's 8 paths, and it's pointing north, and y'all are going north,
Wait. There are 8.
The 4 cardinal directions and then the 4 in betweens.
right?
Gotcha.
There are 8 paths here?
Yeah.
Okay.
You walk due south. The compass is pointing due north.
Yeah, okay.
The sun is, if you're looking at the sun, it should be pointing almost to the west at this point.
So the sun setting in our east should be casting a shadow west, but the shadow's pointing north.
So we
Gotcha.
went opposite of the sundial, correct?
Mhm.
Okay.
Do we see the tower?
Yeah, you can see the tower.
Is it doing all the weird movie things like R2? No? Okay.
It looks like it's off to your, well, I mean, it looks like it's in a normal position,
Okay.
like where you would expect it to be.
What do you think, Drew? You gonna ride over there? That direction?
In that direction, if you want to try it.
Let's try it.
All right, let's try it. We're going to walk in the direction of the tower.
So you're going due east?
Is that due east? Is that where it would be?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that.
You walk, and the path kind of bends to the right. And you come to a large opening with a very, very large pool.
Hey, Baron, this is new. I haven't seen the pool. I don't know what that is.
I'll jump in. I'll
That
jump
might,
in.
be, that might be where we need to end tonight.
What do we got?
I really was like, I got lucky and got out.
I drug you back in. Sorry.
I went back in a second time and was like, I might not make it. This might not work the second time the same way.
Yeah.
And it did.
I jacked you
And
up.
now I feel like I pressed my luck a little too far.
Yeah, I think I jacked you up. But
No, we're good. We'll make it. We'll make it.
it'll be fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
No, there's definitely a mechanic behind all this, but
Clearly, we can't fly over it.
no, you cannot fly over it.
That's why I was pushing on it, but
We'll have to think on it and come up with some ideas then. So, but as it stands now, just Baron and Droot are in the maze.
Yeah.
They're kind of lost in it at this point. They just walked into it, and then they chose.
yeah, poorly.
East? You went east.
We went east. Towards the direction of what we thought the tower was, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's going to be one of those where if you walk towards the tower, you'll never get there.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same.
I agree, but we're
Yeah,
not
we gotta
that
test
smart.
it out.
Yeah, we're not that smart.
Yeah, definitely not me.
Carrick is.
He's not there.
Carrick's not there.
Yeah, we're just gonna.
Carrick's still trying to think of a plan.
We're just lost.
Well, just something to think about. No, I don't even give you any clues.
We'll figure it out.
No path can go. You can go along.
Wait,
that's
what?
Fine. We can't go alone. So we're on the right path right now because we're together, right?
Anyway,
Yeah. Don't say what. I think this will be fun to figure out. This will be fun to figure out.
Go grab everybody.
Guys, I'm gonna be very honest with you. When I stepped in, I wasn't sure if I was ever coming out again.
I thought you were gone for good.
I really thought this might be the end of Droot.
Yeah.
I was like, I might just disappear in the hedge, never to be seen again.
It's happened before, apparently.
I was
And
wanting to jump in with you, so that was fun. I'll do a deep dive on it after it gets uploaded.
That's interesting. All right. Well, let's not wait 3 weeks to play this time.
all right. Listen.
Yeah.
All next week. Like the kids are out of town, so whenever.
Next week?
Yeah.
Ugh, I got morning shifts. I can't play till Thursday.
No, they get home on Thursday.
No, I can play Wednesday.
All right, we'll send it out, and I'll try to get everybody on board.
That'll work.
Oh, hold on a second. Let me, real quick, give y'all a glimpse. I don't think anybody's outside of this.
oh, there we are.
So, y'all went east?
Mm,
They went down C?
You better take a screenshot.
I don't see anything.
Top
Yeah.
left corner of the map.
Aha.
So yeah, the first two times I went north and ended up out.
The compass is pointing towards A.
So A is north?
A is north.
Hold on. So when I walked in, when I came to the sundial, which direction did I come from? Did I come from E?
Oh, you don't know.
I don't know which direction I came from.
Just kind of you walked in and you're like, oh, a bunch of paths.
Okay.
Okay.
But the sun is not pointing towards A, but the compass is. You elected to go there towards that path by yourself multiple times, and ended
Yes.
up back where your people were.
Gotcha.
You brought Baron in there. You went to C, and y'all were immediately taken to a different place.
Well, first we went to E and ended up back at the sundial because we walked the opposite direction of where I had exited. Correct?
Yep.
I thought you went back towards A. I thought y'all both.
But that's what I'm saying. The first time we both went in, that's when I said, "Hey, this is the way I've gone before."
Oh, okay.
We said, we'll go the opposite way. So we went through E and wound up back at the sundial.
That was my mistake. I thought you said you went to A.
Okay.
Yeah. If you would have went to E, it would have been a different outcome as well.
Okay. Well, that's all right. So we ended up at C. We'll just.
Yeah. C and E would have been different outcomes.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, I told Darut, I was like, "Which way did you go?" Let's go.
Sorry, I thought you had said you went back.
Yeah. I said,
That was my mistake.
let's go the opposite way.
Okay.
Well, is that better or worse for us?
Well, I guess we'll see.
Something tells me we're not just going to be walking our way through this.
Yeah. All right. Cool. That's cool.
Sorry. Yeah, that's my fault. I completely.
No, it is. I just wanted to make sure I had it right. So we'll just. We never went to E.
Right.
We never went to E. We went to C. Okay.
Either way, it would have been roughly the same outcome.
Gotcha. All right.
So, either way,
I gotta get some sleep.
yeah, I agree.
All right.
This is good. This is a good endpoint, man. I like this.
All right, we'll try to get another one up.
All right, y'all have a good night, guys.
All right.
Yeah.